don't don't be angry if I am negative towards Kitty Scott Claus.
Okay. Well,
You
and
never.
don't be angry if I'm negative towards you because you cared so much more that Trixie called you out
No,
than you did when
no.
I did it many years ago. Yeah, let's start this.
I made a video. I made a video when you said that I was your favorite TikTok. I made a video. You even commented on it. How dare you forget that
I didn't forget. I just feel like you made more of a celebration.
No,
than Trixie
I
did.
literally just tweeted once and I did a video. Same thing I did with you.
Trixie is a millionaire. She doesn't need more support from you. I did.
Listen, I've always, when UK vs. the World cast was announced, I did this whole video where I was like, I'm not stopping this video until I get Tia Kofi on the little, the filter.
No, I did see that.
See? I could, don't you dare. Well, welcome back to the Rest Stop, your unofficial Global All-Stars recap show. Today is our final episode, unless they renew Global All-Star Season 2. I'm here with my co-host Clover Bish and Belakboy. How are you guys?
We're fine.
I'm doing
great.
good.
Good.
Our guest is literally hiding right now, so without further ado, let's bring our guest Tia Kofi. Yay!
Yay! It's me,
Tia,
everyone's like bottom 3 favorite winner of the year.
No,
Well,
not with Drag Race.
I know what's up.
People are just haters. I mean, Tia, so how are you feeling? How are you?
What, like in myself as a person emotionally?
Yeah, I mean, just general. You don't have to go deep because I don't know like that.
I feel like I've actually had like quite an anxious week. I don't know why. I had a lot of trouble sleeping yesterday. Also, I keep having anxiety dreams.
Oh,
How are you?
Now I
That
feel like
being
we need
said-
to unpack that.
No, I have a therapist. Don't worry.
So, Tia, we asked this question to everybody, all of our guests. So since this is Global All-Stars, do you think Kitty Scott Claus was a good choice to represent UK drag?
I absolutely do. And I don't care how controversial that opinion might be in the fandom. I think Kitty is a great person to represent UK drag, and I'll tell you for why. Because she values the campiness of the traditional British cabaret scene. She's been doing drag for more than 20 minutes, which is how long some people have been doing drag on UK seasons. And she gets it. Like, she's a good mix of like old school UK drag and like modern sort of like drag race drag. So I think Kitty is an excellent choice, and I stand by that nomination.
If there was anybody else
Yeah.
besides Kitty you would have liked to see on, it could have been from any season of UK. Who would you like to have seen?
So no one's gonna like any of my opinions. So, I'm glad I didn't do it because I won UK versus the World and I wouldn't have beaten Alyssa. So I'm glad it wasn't me. Who from UK would I like to have seen? I think because it's the first season, you have to have someone who really like does represent UK drag in its entirety. So I actually think like the more traditional vibes of Kitty works really well. So I think like, who else can I think of?
Michael Maruli.
Maybe like someone like a Michael Maruli, or even like a Veronica Green, or like a Pixie Polite in Fairy Tales. Pixies are teeny weeny creatures. Like someone like that could be like a good representation.
You didn't say Copper Top, our reader. She would have read the House Down Boots.
Mama, yeah, the reason and she would have eaten them up.
While we talk about Copper Top, Clover has no idea who that is.
I do. I started watching. I didn't finish, but I started.
Like many people with Global All Stars, I started watching it. No, I watched the whole thing. I loved it. I was like,
you were contractually obliged to watch the whole thing, so.
No.
Do you know this is true? But I have watched it twice because I watched it for binge reads and I watched it in everyday life.
How is Hannah Conda? How did Hannah Conda feel about the season? Was she also was she also kind of on the same boat?
Hannah and I have like rewatched the episodes and then also watched ourselves on Binge Queen. So technically, we've like watched each episode like 3 times, like filming Binge Queens,
Wow.
watching the episode, and then rewatching it.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, I kind of loved it. It felt like yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
I had a good time. But yeah, no, Hannah and I had a good sort of like back and forth and lots of like opinions that we might not share on Binge Queen.
We're gonna get to the episode now. It's a very controversial episode, so
If not just like in the event
Gorgeous.
that Alyssa is unable to fulfill her responsibilities, Coco Montrese will enter the global pavilion of drag.
we're gonna get Coco her crown next. This is my goal for 2025.
Maybe she should be on global too, just to see.
Mm.
I would like to see her.
Clover.
No, I
Close
would
up.
like to see her.
Coco and Clover in the same season.
Please, that would be a dream come true.
That'd be so embarrassing for Clover.
Oh my god, why?
Because she
I
goes home
hate
first.
you guys. Oh, I hate
Love
you.
you.
Guys. Sure, you don't love me.
In this final episode, the queens were tasked to do like a little music video, which I didn't watch, by the way. I still haven't seen the episode. So so I'm going and no, I saw clips of the music video, so I know what happens. But we're gonna talk about the eliminated queens runway first, and then we'll get to the top 4 later.
Yes.
So we're gonna start with Miranda LeBron from Drag Race Brazil in this little blue feathery look. Starting with Tia.
I actually love it. Like I'm not going to lie to anyone, and I refuse to diminish my character to survive. I believe that it is an iconic look. I will say, as a vegan, I would like to know where the feathers were sourced. But and I say
You're
that
a
as someone
vegan?
who wore. Yeah, it's actually quite recent. I became vegan after I wore a full gown made of ostrich feathers for my finale, and then found out that ostrich feathers were unable to be ethically sourced, so now I don't use them ever. But I think she looks gorgeous, and the commitment to shaving her head is something that I cannot relate to and will never do. I don't love drag enough to shave my head. Sorry, like just.
So are you going to give it a Clover or over? And then you also have a choice for golden over and golden Clover, because this is our final episode.
Okay, is there a... I do have a question about this, because obviously we have our 2 or boot equivalents, but is there a shoot equivalent? Because I will need that at some point.
Oh, that is Pitita, the winner.
Shut up!
The season Clover was on.
That was too quick. That was funny. Yeah, no, I loved
It was funny the first time. You know, she says that every fucking episode.
It's funny every episode because I laugh. So if I laugh, it's funny. That's...
Yeah.
Oh my god, not me not knowing the recurring joke. Fake fan, sorry. Clover, love it. It's an absolute clove.
Is that Clover? Wait, I think I deleted. Oh yeah, no, Clover. Okay. Because we got a little upgraded budget. Okay, we have effects now.
Okay, what did Columbia come through and give you that license thing? That
CILA.
Yeah.
They can't even license lip sync songs or season 2 of seasons. They're not licensing this. Clover, what do you think?
I think this was so unexpected, but I think like Miranda always brings unexpected things. So she's fucking crazy. I love it. I think it's different. It's bold and bold. So yeah, it's a Clover for me.
So you think it's unexpected because you always expect Miranda to do terrible? So you're just shocked that she did good?
That's not. No, I was not expecting her to bring something like this. I just said that you can take it one way or another.
As Santana Sex Machine would say, is I'm the one who said it, you're the one who listened.
Yes.
Yeah, this look was just gorgeous. I absolutely adored it in so many different ways. The commitment to the shaving of the head, I thought the construction was kind of avant-garde. I loved the shoes. I thought this was great for Miranda. This was a Clover for me for sure.
Yeah. Same. I think it's Clover for me
Me
too. I just love how she shaved her head because she saw judges living for Alyssa. So she was like, you know what? If I can get love, maybe I'll just pretend to be Alyssa. So she just shaved her head. Wait, this is Tia Coffee is not affiliated with any of our statements. Whatever we say,
Exactly.
Tia Coffee is not part of that. Let's
Yes.
get that disclaimer out. But I'm just okay. I think she looks amazing. This is fabulous. This is great. I love it. I love Miranda. Next up, we have Eva La Queen.
This is the best look.
Oh, you think so?
Like, sorry, I feel like we shouldn't have addressed this one so soon in this list because it is now pointless to look at the remaining looks. It's the best. It's the best look. It's the maybe my favorite finale look that I can think of off the top of my head ever.
Oh,
And
my
I
Kitty's finale look, I think, was the best of the night.
Why? Listen, we don't need more accusations of people being mean to each other off the back of Global All Stars right now. Let's keep it together. We've had enough. This is probably my favorite finale look that I can think of
really
right
good.
now, including both of the ones that I've worn because they were bad. But this is great.
So, Clover, what do you think?
I think this is stunning, and also look at that face. She looks amazing.
Yeah.
I was this was the Eva I was expecting during the whole season, because she started with some great looks, then some of them were different, and this is excellent. I love it. It's a golden Clover for me as well.
Just absolutely. I really love and respect Eva La Queen for coming in here third eliminated and just coming into the finale and winning the crown right here in this moment. This was gorgeous. I've never witnessed such perfection in a finale in a long, long time. And I agree with what Clover said. I think Eva La Queen, she came in with a lot of good looks at the start, but then she had a little bit of a dip. But don't worry, that's just her showing versatility. But then she really peaked again here. This was perfect. This is golden Clover without a doubt.
Can I just go back to the point that you said you haven't experienced this kind of level in a finale for a long, long time? I just want to carry on. Thank you.
I was Team Tia. Let's be clear here.
It's not about me. We're talking about Global All Stars.
You were fake. You were fake Team Tia. I was Team Tia. No, I was Team Marina. I just lied to everybody.
Wow.
I feel like that's fair, though. That is fair.
I was Team. Actually, no. I liked everybody in the top four. I was gonna say I was Team this person, but I was. Yeah, I was really happy that you won, though. It really.
Who were you team from this season, though? I'm intrigued to know the real, not like a joke answer, not like a pageant answer. I want to know really on the basis of analyzing and reflecting it and thinking about their entire drag careers as a whole.
Yeah.
23 years or however long this has been doing it. Who do you think really deserves it?
I started the season with Team Ava. I was Team Ava at the start of the season, but I mean, watching it, I was Team Nelly. I genuinely really like Nehelenia and Queen. I was Team Queen and Team Nehelenia. Those two were my divas as the season went on. So that's my answer.
Okay. Sorry, I really put you on the spot, and that was quite an aggressive.
No.
I
have.
No, that's my thing, though. I bring serious energy to everything I do, so obviously it's gonna be
Of course.
really serious and grounded and an academic study of what it is to be Drag Race.
Wait, Tia, who was your unironic pick to win? Who was your going into the season? Who was your number one?
So, okay. At the end of the season, I feel even though I was willing Nelly to succeed because I totally identify with that energy, I also feel she had gained so much from learning that belief in herself that it was almost as much as it sounds like a cliche, it felt like her story was and that is her crown, that she can like go out into the world with like new confidence. So that took away her as an option to me at the end. So I actually sort of went into the final and I was kind of like, I think Alyssa. And I know that it's probably more exciting for people to have like a gaggy ending, whether that's like, oh no, a controversial winner, or like, oh, the unexpected underdog, or whatever. But I do think, particularly in the early days of like franchises, like the safe pair of hands, the BB Zahara Benet, like kind of is like a good person to like move forward and like carry the torch so that we can like mix it up and introduce the world to like more people and have like more amazing queens from across the world come in and join and like potentially hashtag snatch the crown, but also Vanity Vane.
What do you think of Vanity Vane's wet hair in the confessional?
I don't know how it was maintained, and I feel like this like I don't know, because I know how long it takes to like film confessional. I don't know how that sort of like texture and quality was maintained. I don't have that hair texture. I have an afro textured hair.
Yeah.
So I feel like on my hair I could like keep it like wet for quite a while, but I just don't know how on that delightfully Scandinavian Western hair it stayed that wet for so long, especially in a hot country. That was really deep.
Spraying it the entire time.
Maybe. You know, I hadn't really thought about it until now. I know you mentioned it before, and I was like, it made me think then, but now I'm really thinking really deeply about it.
But yeah, I really like this Golden Clover. All y'all said that, oh, Ava's runway dipped in the middle of the season. She wasn't in that many episodes for her to have like a dip and grow. She went home in like episode 5 or something. But I love Ava. I was team Ava. So this is incredible. Golden Clover, 100% amazing. Next up, we have Pythia. What do we think, Tia?
I love Pythia. I don't like it.
You don't like it?
Like I like the reference to the 3 heads. I like the reincorporation of it. I don't really like understand it as like finale. And like no, okay, right. When I say I don't like it, that's a lie. I really, really like it as a look, but it sort of like doesn't necessarily like appeal to me in this context.
Oh,
the very brave thing to say. Yeah.
Do you know what? I'm nothing if I'm not controversial yet, Brave. Here we are.
What about you, Clover?
I have to disagree. I like this look because she's bringing her own kind of finale aesthetic. You know, I like when queens do that and don't go with the, you know, the typical gown and stuff. So I'll have to give it a Clover.
You have to give her a Clover, okay?
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah, this look, I really enjoyed it a lot. It's very quintessential Pythia, but Pythia tenfold. You know, I think this is a very not necessarily conceptual, but what's the word I'm trying to find? It's very alternative, and Pythia is a very alternative queen, and I really appreciate her kind of going for this more evolved form of the circus look by adding an extra head. By adding, you know, like 2 heads instead of 1, like the circus look she did on Canada 2. And I really kind of appreciate the vision here. I think this is a Clover. I think this is gorgeous.
Yeah, this is pretty good. I like it. She had 2 head in the original, wasn't it 3?
No, she had the 1 head. She had the fake head on the side.
I can't do it. Yeah, it was just 2.
Oh, why did I imagine it was 3? But yeah, I like it. I think it's pretty good. I feel like she used some other category for this because Nehelenia had like a dog look in the lip sync episode.
Didn't
think about that.
Dog. Yeah, so I feel like she just used some other runway. Which is a dog category is crazy, but that's it is what it is.
Dogs of your home country.
Crazy. Like, what do you mean? Dog from my home country.
Now, who
But
would be the queen to show up in a pup mask?
I bet someone had that. I bet, guaranteed. And tell me why it was Tessa Testicle, 100%.
What for me, this is a Clover. I like it. I definitely, but I do get what you guys are saying about this not really being a finale, like vibe. Next up, we have Galavaro. Sorry.
Yeah,
Did you have to
I
think about it?
I was like, oh, there.
Gala Bingo, love her. It's a very niche British joke, but Gala, do you have Gala Bingo like not anywhere outside of the UK? No.
No problem.
No.
We don't play
Yeah.
stupid games like that. I'm just kidding. No.
What is Gala Bingo?
Oh, it's just like a place where like old people go and play bingo. And it's
Oh.
called Gala Bingo.
Oh, okay.
I just call
We
it
call
Gala
that old age homes.
Well, yeah, we have those too. Love this look though. I think it's lovely.
Mm.
Mhm.
I think she looks lovely. I think it's a lovely dress. And it's lovely hair. I think it's very lovely. It's a lovely Clover.
Yeah, she looks stunning. We've seen Gala naked a lot of times, so now
Yeah.
her bringing this kind of gown. What happened? No, now she's bringing this kind of gown to show that she's versatile. I mean, with her looks, and I love the hair, and I also love the makeup. So it's a Clover too.
Yeah, no, this is. I'm just thinking about the versatile joke that Clover just made. I'm sorry, that was funny.
It was not meant to be a joke, but yeah, fuck it.
No, this look was absolutely gorgeous. I really love the volcano inspiration for this. I really think
Oh.
it's like a very cute aesthetic that I really love. It reminds me a lot of like I don't know if Tia or Clover, if you guys watched Italia, but La Petite Rose Noir wore a volcano look on that season, and that was gorgeous there. And then this look here is gorgeous. I just really love this color combination. Gala's makeup is amazing. This is a Clover for sure.
Yeah, I agree. It's a Clover for me. I think she looks gorgeous. La Petite Noir wore something like this?
La Petite Rose Noir. Yeah, there was like this episode
Wait,
that was like
Rose? She doesn't have
changed
a
her
rose.
name.
Oh,
She changed her
good.
name.
Because
Yeah,
La
La Petite
Petite
Rose Noir.
Noir for a white girl
Yeah.
was really weird.
That's why she changed it.
Thanks.
Yeah, I think it was like episode 3 or 4. There was like a reveal runway, and so she had this like volcano
Oh.
look where like it would smoke, and then she like took it
Oh,
off.
okay.
Yeah, and it would be like magma, sort of. Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. Good for her.
Mhm.
Next.
I'm going to be controversial for no reason on the next
Yeah.
duo. I've just decided, like after
Okay,
this.
good. We like that. We like that. Yeah, next up we have Tessa T from Drag Race Germany. What do we think? Tia.
What can I say that's controversial? I need to make something up really quickly.
Say it's dowdy.
I
Huh?
I don't understand it. I thought it was awful. Who wears gloves? What a weird thing to do. I think it's weird that she has earrings and a necklace. No one should wear necklaces.
Oh my god, we got Ahura on the show today.
Why? Okay, do you know what? You just be controversial. I think she looks very pretty, and I think it was nice that she did something quite simple. I think it wasn't very sort of like over the top, and it wasn't very extravagant. It was just like very gentle, and I quite like that because it was different for her. It was less like zhuzhy. No, it wasn't sort of like too comedic, and it wasn't. It was just like it was like a soft breath. I enjoyed.
Yeah, I love how she looks in blue, and I love how she combined the butterfly stripes with the globes with dots. I think she looks stunning. It is simple, but I think it works. So Clover, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely agree with what both of you said, Tia and Clover. I do think it is simple, but it's simple yet effective. And Tia, I actually really liked what you said about how like up until this point, Tessa's runways have been either very like what was the word you used? Like zhuzh, and then very like comedic. And I feel like we always see Tessa very either comedic or very sex appeal, dominatrix almost. And so I thought this was like a really good change to form that I think could have, if she had been in the finale, the judges could have acknowledged like, oh, you showed us different kinds of runways and everything. This was gorgeous. And I even liked it more. And I don't know if any of you guys saw, but she has like this deconstructed version of it that she wore at her watch party, I think yesterday maybe, and it's even more gorgeous now. So I just really like this look a lot. This is a Clover for sure.
Yeah, I agree with all of you. Yeah, Clover. No, I really like it. I don't have anything else to add. Like, she looks like a
Wow.
butterfly.
So you think Tessa
I love it.
Testicle is forgettable? Okay.
You know what? I didn't want to say it, so next we have Vanity Vane. Tia, what do we think?
I think that it is an on-brand choice to give pop diva in this moment, but I would be a hypocrite if I didn't stand by what I said about Pythia's not giving finale, if I didn't also say this does not give me finale. Except it kind of does give finale. Do you know what? I think everything's subjective and no one really knows what they're talking about, and everyone just thinks their opinion's the most important one, and none of it actually makes sense. So that's what I really feel.
Drag
Yeah. Like, actually, I think it does give finale, but I also think it doesn't give finale. So
it definitely gives Sweden finale.
Wow.
Well, how we take that reflects on us, not on you. Yeah. I think she just always looks really pretty, and I think she kind of just knows what she is and doesn't really care about like subscribing to other people's aesthetics, and I respect that.
Yeah.
And I would probably not choose to wear this for a finale myself.
So
but
it's
I
over
respect
for you.
she did. I don't know. I think I'm just having an existential crisis about like having an opinion about drag, and I feel like a bit like disrespectful in this moment. I think she looks beautiful, and that's my opinion.
Yeah, and that's a valid opinion.
It is, yeah.
But I don't think it's a finale outfit.
Yeah.
No, I agree with you. As soon as she stepped on the runway, I was like, oh, she looks beautiful. I think she's giving finale from the neck up, like the wig and the makeup, but I don't think it's a finale look. I don't think so.
Yeah.
But she looks gorgeous. That's a fact. But I'm going to give it an over because somebody has to. So it's gonna be me. Let's go.
When you're with Vanity Vane on Global All Stars, not Global All Stars, on Versus the World 3.
Or DragCon UK, fuck.
The drama at DragCon UK is going to be crazy.
We're going to fight. All the queens are going to hate me.
Same, don't worry.
But for this look, I have played the Vanity Vane defender all season long. Vanity Vane was one of my top 3 picks from the start of the season, and I'm going to continue that here. I love this look a lot, and I see it as a finale look as well. I think this is really gorgeous. I love it a lot. I do think that Vanity Vane, though, does rely a lot on leather, or maybe pleather. Or not leather. What's the material called?
There are loads of materials. Could you be more specific?
Like vinyl.
Sort of vinyl look aesthetic. I think she does incorporate that in a lot of her looks. But normally we sort of see her going for like darker shades of that. But here I think it was kind of a good idea for her to like go embracing the white to show sort of like a jump for the finale. The wig is amazing. The makeup is amazing. I like this a lot. This is a Clover for me.
Interesting.
I feel like I was thinking something else, but Belakboy kind of convinced me to like this. So I like it. No, I think she looks beautiful. It's Vanity Vane. Love it. So I'll give it like a soft Clover. Like,
Love it.
But I do kind of agree, like it's not giving finale, but you know what? She didn't make it to the finale, so who cares? She can do whatever she wants. Like she can do whatever she wants.
I agree.
Next up, we have Athena Leakes. Yeah.
I loved it, to be honest. I thought it was very on brand. I thought it was very sort of like fashiony, felt like canvas almost to me. Like the bodice section, I thought it was very floaty. I thought it was very nice. I thought she looked very gorgeous. I liked the monochromatic energy. I'm going to give it a spreadable Clover. Clover is a spread in the UK if that didn't work, and like a soft like a butter alternative, like a spreadable.
Oh, like a Nutrella.
Oh, okay. I had to Google it.
Very spreadable Clover.
I'm so sad we didn't get to see more of her. Like, she looks stunning every time we've seen her. Like, it hasn't been like a lot of times, but yeah, it's a Clover for me. She looks amazing.
Yeah, I just really enjoyed this look a lot as well. I agree with what Tia said about the monochromatic vibes of it. It is literally monochromatic. I love the monochromatic-ism of it all. It's a gorgeous look. I love how it moves. It reminds me, it's very like ethereal. It's very angelic almost in a way. I really enjoy this look a lot. This is a Clover for sure.
Yeah, I agree with all of you. It's very good. It's Clover. But did she feminize her body enough? No, she did. I think she... yeah.
It's just so
she
asymmetrical. It doesn't feminize your body enough.
Fabulous. I love it. Oh, next up we have Soa de Muse. What do we think? Yeah.
I said on Binge Queens that it was a boot for me, but also I think that was because the House of Love cocktails were 11%. I quite like it. Again, see, this is where I'm controversial at Brave, because this also does not feel like a traditional finale look, but it does feel like it is a finale for Soa. So now I'm like conflicted, because I'm like, am I judging people on like different scales? And the answer is yes. We are all judging people on different metrics, different scales. To quote Naomi Smalls, life's not fair. So yeah, I like it. Sorry. I wish the hair was like the same color though.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Like, why is it like two tones? That I don't understand.
It's like she was in a hurry and forgot to.
What, diet?
Yeah.
At least you brought more than 2 wigs. That's fine.
Come on.
I don't know what to say, because I love Soa and I love this look, but it's true that if I say it's a Clover, it's gonna look like I'm biased. But I'm biased, so I'm going to give it a Clover.
Yeah, let's be biased. Why not?
Yeah.
Listen, Soa de Muse, she was my preseason winner. She was like my
How many people did you
doubt.
pick? It's like every other person you're like, she was my preseason pick. You can only pick 3 people. You pick like 10 people at this point.
I picked everybody except Alyssa. No, I was kidding. But like, I will always say like, oh, Vanity was one of my preseason picks, but Soa de Muse was the preseason pick. So I am going to be biased, and I am going to give this a Clover because I actually really liked it.
Love that. No, I think she looks good. It's the finale. I'm not gonna give anybody an over. Well, I already did. No, she looks. I like it. I like Clover. I like Soa, so I'll get.
I like Clover too.
I don't like Clover. I like Soa. That's what I meant.
You love Clover. Just say it.
I love Clover. I can say that much. I can't talk for Niru.
I'm like Javi's in this situation.
You're not. No, you're not. Stop it! You like getting people in trouble.
They're not brothers. I found that out very recently.
Yeah, just like
yeah, they're not. They're a couple. Yeah.
I can't believe it.
just like the bootlegs.
You thought they were brothers?
With the
Could
same
you
name. I
imagine?
love it.
I thought it was
Mm.
maybe their surname. I don't know. I'm reading the subtitles, so like I'm not like following the thread that well.
They
So you were
they
probably
met
watching the
during
Snatch
a
game on
soap
Global
opera.
All Stars when they were kissing. You were like, "Whoa, what's going on?"
That's when I found out the truth.
That's how they do it in Spain. So
Yeah, it's a typical Spanish thing, right?
so next up we have our top four, starting with Alyssa, Tia, and you can also talk about their performance in the music video here.
Okay, love this color on Alyssa. She said a royal color, royalty. She said consistency in the brand because the wig gives very Alyssa. I liked that she had a fully stoned leg as well. I was like, slay. But then also this piece came off, like the purple skirt piece. I noticed when she walked in afterwards, it was just a mini dress and the skirt came off. She said, in case you make me lip sync in this finale gown, I am prepared. And I like that and respect that. I also think her performance in the challenge was great because I was nervous after she gave us Hold Up, Let Me Add My Two. I was like, she's gonna write more lyrics, I'm concerned. But she kind of ate it up, I'm not gonna lie. I thought she did really well. I thought her choreography was like one of the most like TikTokable, I guess. Like the most danceable like routines, which was kind of the brief. And then I can't remember what else they had to do. Oh, they had to answer the same question that we had to in UK versus the World, where I was like, guys, think of a new one. I thought her answer was very strong. And I would like to emphasize to everyone that that also is a portion of the finale and is very important.
Like a pageant.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The finale is like the pageantiest bit of the whole show, I guess. Why am I being so serious? I'm quite tired. Sorry. I think
Clover, what do you think?
Yeah, I enjoy this look a lot. I think that purple looks amazing on her. This look is made by an Italian designer who has designed for Nelenia too, and I can't wait to ask for clothes for me to this one. So, yeah, and also her TikTok dance. Every time she dances, you can say anything negative. So for me, it was everything was a Clover. Yeah.
Yeah, Alyssa, I think she ate this finale up. I like this look a lot. And you know what? I might go out on a limb here. I don't mind that she reused the lyrics from, I think, the season 8 finale, or maybe season 7 finale. I don't mind that.
Wait, what?
Yes, she did. It was like a pre-audience warm-up thing, and she used the same lyrics, like word by word here.
Wait, but then she also used the same dance, didn't she, from like the Miley Cyrus? Do you know what branding? Branding. Sorry,
Branding, right?
You already
Yeah.
knew it, so it was catchy.
Smart queen.
Exactly. But yeah, this look is a Clover. I liked it. Yeah.
Yeah. She looks good. I like her. I like Alyssa. I love Alyssa's looks this season. She's been really great. The music video as a whole is not something I would probably stream again. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry,
I have a question. Why, for a portion of the video, were they like squished?
Yeah, it was like bad. The activation was so weird.
It was so weird. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was my TV. I even had to like go back and.
Was it like is it an aesthetic thing that I don't get? Like, is it maybe like a video game thing?
Yeah, they're trying to be artistic with like the warps and the things, but I don't think it quite came across in a pleasant way. It just looked weird, and I don't know who they're allowing to make these songs, but the songs are not songing. I just didn't love the song, but I think she did great with the dancing and everything. So yeah, it's a Clover from me. Next up, we have Queen Kong and Tia. What do you think?
I really like the fact that Queen brought like culture and heritage to the finale runway. I think it's something that is really important to her to showcase, and she does it like effortlessly, but also like educationally. Like I feel like I've learned a lot about like Pacific Islanders and like everything that she brings. So I appreciate that. I maintain didn't really like the skirt bit, but it might be a cultural element that I don't understand. So that might be on me to educate myself on it. And I also I think it's pretty good. I think it's like culturally like what she wanted to bring to the finale, and that is fair. What I will say is someone tweeted, even though you don't call it tweeting the other day, someone like tried to call me out for like bringing up my Nigerian culture, like on one episode of Versus the Wild. And what I will say is you do not get to call people out for showcasing their cultural heritage on a platform like this, because one, you don't understand what else they've said. Two, you might not understand like other elements that they brought to it. Three, you don't understand why or how it's important to them. And four, I don't think any person of color is like bringing their culture onto the main stage of RuPaul's Drag Race for clout or for like plot armor. People are doing it to represent. So to whoever that person who said that was, you can absolutely kick rocks. And I think it's really great that Queen did this.
I agree.
Yeah, I agree with everything you've said. I wouldn't add anything. Also, yes, her wigs are always, I don't know, I want her wigs. Like they look amazing. Every week has been amazing, and
Clover Bish is like looking at all these looks and being like, "Oh, I want to order her wig.
Yeah,
I want to order her dresses for Global All-Stars too." Like that's exactly how it's.
But the thing is, like Clover, you can order, right? But it also the canvas is also important.
Shut up!
Like you can buy stuff, but the canvas.
You know you can't clock this space. No, no, but that's true. I always save the designers and everything just in case for one day. Who knows? But yes, I'm going to give it a Clover because I think it's very important to showcase everybody's culture. It happened the same to me when I did the Meet the Queens from Spain. Someone was like, "Oh, but why is she saying she's how do you say? Do you say POC people? No, POC. Is it like what's the term in English? POC. Yeah. So why is she saying that? She's so white, and it was from a white person, and I'm like, what do you know about me? Like, so disrespectful. But yeah, it's a Clover for me.
Yeah. Belakboy, we don't care about your opinion in this case, so we're gonna skip next to it.
Let me just say Clover, at least.
No, I wasn't being serious. You can say something.
Oh, I mean,
I'll give you the opportunity.
Yeah, I really love this look. I always enjoy when a queen of color will embrace their culture on the runway. We've got to learn a lot about Samoan culture from Queen Kong, which I believe is a demographic that we don't often see on the stage like Drag Race. But yeah, no, Queen Kong, it was just, I really appreciate her embracing her Samoan culture. Her dance, I don't really remember much of. Her verse, I also don't really remember much of.
It was very similar to Wishy.
Oh, yeah. It was, because then she brought like one or two lines. She didn't like rewrite her entire verse though, like Alyssa did. But yeah, this is the Clover for sure.
I agree. But yeah, like representation is so important. Like it's the people who have never had to care about representation are the ones that are complaining about it, because it's like watching a show like this, it just feels great to see someone wearing like a cultural outfit. Or anything that's remotely even similar, like to where you come from, your heritage. So, I kudos to a queen. I think this is fabulous, and this is also such a great outfit. If she had won, like a great outfit to be crowned in. Like I feel like that would just be an extra layer of pride if she had won, and this was the outfit that she was wearing. But yeah, also, Tia, I have let the Drag Race UK people know that I have one-sided beef with them.
Oh, why?
Because they never cast a South Asian queen.
Oh.
This is very true. It's difficult because there are only a few that have applied. I know for the previous season, the South Asian queens that I know did not apply for it because they felt like they weren't getting it on. So it kind of is a little, it feels like it's a little bit of a cycle. Like you don't see yourself represented, so you don't go for it. So there's no representation, so no one feels like they can do it. And at some point, someone just has to like get there and do it so that more people apply and the cycle gets broken. So I will do everything that I can to encourage South Asian queens to apply for it, and kings and everyone.
Yeah. I think like that's a great point, because we have somebody here. Clover, didn't you say you applied for Drag Race España because Victoria Scone was on UK3?
Yes, I did.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, no. I mean, yes, but no, because when I saw Victoria, I didn't do drag yet. So.
Oh, you started drag because of Victoria Scone, because you thought, oh, she can't do it, let me do it better. Is that what you said?
No, no.
That's the first nice thing Nirupa said about Clover all season long.
I'm not saying she succeeded. I'm not saying she succeeded.
No, but I
Victoria.
started doing it because I saw Victoria and I was like, oh, people are receiving this well, so maybe I can do this.
Yeah.
And then I started doing it and I was casted, like it was something like that.
Oh.
Does Victoria know that?
I told her at DragCon, yes.
And she didn't adopt you as a drag daughter?
No, she didn't.
Wow. It's actually quite...
You see, that's exactly what representation does. Like, it inspires. It just, I love that.
Was that a Clover for diversity and representation? Because, yes.
Next up, we have Nelenia. Tia, what do you think?
Love it. Love Nelenia. I feel like everyone's going to be like, the gown, the hair, but I want to give some praise to the glove. This is like one of the best gloves I've ever seen anyone wear. Absolutely love it. Loved Nelenia's performance in the actual verses. I'm going to be honest, I didn't love the blonde hair, blue bodysuit moment. That was one of the least Nelenia moments for me, because everyone else was like really giving. Like Kitty had the pink and the Union Jack, and like Alyssa was in a look, and Queen had the little Nikki doll flicky bob on, and then Nelenia was like, this is a bit simple for you, thank you. But I think she just showed so much growth, and while I feel like maybe she sits in the like, if we like look at it objectively from a storyline perspective, Nelenia had the sort of Ellie Diamond trajectory of being like, it's not your time. I think she sort of, we all wanted her to win and succeed, but she had the growth, and that was like a good conclusion for her. So I feel like she's the one out of anyone in that four who could come back again in another context, maybe just an American All-Stars or something like that, and like dominate it again. But I feel like she had that sort of like young, like gorgeous energy, and like I've been like shouting for her, as you have seen on Binge Queens, like absolutely love her. But I feel like if we like take it objectively, I do think she sat in like the fourth position, but in my heart she sat in the first position. But with my logical brain that is trying to give like fairness and a just opinion, I do think that is the case, and I love her. And now everyone's going to hate me and unfollow me, but it is what it is. Listen, if you've beaten Marina Summers on a TV show, you fear nothing anymore. So
you're saying it's over?
Oh no, I'm saying Clover. And also like a golden Clover for like spirit. You know?
Way to save. What a good save. Like, kudos to you.
Leave me alone. I have a difficult life.
That was funny. I like that actually.
I have to say, I was not surprised, but because I knew she was gonna look beautiful. I love the ruffles, the wig, the gloves too. And during the challenge, I think she was having so much fun that made me also enjoy what she was doing. So yeah, I'm going to give it a golden Clover. I love this look.
Yeah, this was beautiful. This was absolutely gorgeous. I love the wig. I adore this wig a lot. And I do have to give a shout out to the gloves as well, because everybody's bringing it up. But the gloves were really well done. But this is just giving you that like classic Disney princess, the big ball gowns. It's a very visionary look that I adore. She had my favorite verse of the top four. I thought her dance was really well done. And Tia, I think you actually put it in a good way that I didn't even think about it in this way before, how like she had a good arc this season. Watching this season, you could actively pinpoint and watch her grow in confidence from the beginning to the end, which I think is a really beautiful thing. And I think she could easily Jimbo this. She could easily Jimbo an All-Star season, an American All-Stars. I truly believe it. Where she like, the versus the world, the international All-Stars wasn't her time, but I could see her getting that invite back to like All-Stars 11 and just getting that crown like Jimbo did. This was a Clover.
Do you know the comparison to me? Like, it feels almost like your Cheryl the drag queen or Blue Hydrangea, and there's like the Vivian, Davina, and Bagger are there, but like these people are so like deserving to like be in that situation, but you just know with like additional time they're gonna grow to the point where like it wouldn't matter if they were against. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, Bagger is Bagger and will forever be Bagger and is at the level that Bagger's at. But then you have like Cheryl and Blue who just came 4th and 5th, but you knew that they could grow to the point where they could beat someone like Bagger. And like Melania has exactly that energy to me, where I'm like, with more years and more growth, you could like probably like go against Alyssa Edwards and win. Like, she just has like so much more. Like, yeah, she's the one where I'm like, if you're here at this point, where are you in 5 years?
I think she looks good. I'll give her a golden Clover. What Tia and you said, I have thoughts on that, but I'm not going to say it now because that's a long thought. So I'm going to just say I somewhat agree, but I also kind of don't agree, because watching her in Italia season 2, I feel like was the moment where I really saw her grow. And this season was her coming into own, especially because she was with everybody that was international. She was probably there with the weakest experience with talking in English. So it did feel like she was kind of fish out of the water, sort of. But I thought that it was a vast growth from what I saw in Italia too. So if she had won, I think it would have been a great, for me, like I think she would have made a good winner. But I do agree with like there's nowhere for her to go but up. So so that I agree with that too. But I definitely think that she had a lot of tremendous growth from Italia to this. So so I agree and disagree. So I'll give her a golden Clover. I don't know if that made sense, but anyways, moving on to Kitty Scott Claus, or as people on the internet, the mean people on the internet like to say, Kitty got flaws, which I don't agree with. I just thought it was just nasty, but kind of funny.
Everyone has flaws.
That's true.
We're all flawed human beings. That's the whole point.
España season 3, she showed up with so many flaws, and yet she was proud of herself. She was happy, so love that.
As Valentina said, I'm not gonna say nothing.
I think that everyone is a human being with complex thoughts, feelings, and emotions.
Yeah.
And I think that is something that is important to me, is to just, think about how a human being thinks and feels. And I don't know. I think it's pink. So I don't like
No
it.
worries.
Okay, fine. I don't like it. You made me say it. You forced me to say it. Kitty, forgive me. I don't like it.
Because I was thinking I'm gonna have to find something nice to say, but I'm glad that you said you don't like it, so that makes me feel good.
I don't. It's not my cup of tea, but it's very Kitty. That's her thing. Is like
Yeah.
wearing stuff, you know, and that's it. Like it's. But that's also my thing. Like I wear stuff,
Mhm.
and woo, like yeah, I've got nothing to say. I don't like it.
Yeah. I think that pink is her color. And maybe if she had, I don't know, a longer train and
Yeah.
also it was more fitted to her body, it wouldn't have been like this, you know? So for me, it's an over, but I think it could have been fixed. You know what I mean? It doesn't look like horrible and like, what are you wearing? Just change your costume, change your rounds. No, it's
Like
not that.
it's not as bad like it's the ball. That's what you're trying to get at.
Wow.
Well, I mean, you could do something with what you have. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying.
I will say I happen to know to your point about it could have been better fitted, but because of the like food situation, whatever, Kitty did lose like quite a bit of weight during the filming.
That happened to me
So,
too. That happened
yeah.
to me as well. Okay.
Like
In
you
the
always
season?
find, yeah, one way or another. Like by the time you get to the end, stuff doesn't fit anymore.
Yeah.
Like whether you lose weight or gain weight. So
Yeah.
that is just a consideration, I feel. But had this, I will say as well, had this fit her perfectly, I still wouldn't like it.
I love her makeup. I love her hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her nails. Yeah.
Yeah. I bet her nails were gorgeous. So yeah.
You're shady. Somehow
Wait!
you're shady.
I'm trying to be nice here. I'm like, I do like her hair and makeup. I do. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I see.
ensemble, over.
Throughout the season, I've been nothing but supportive to Kitty. Every runway, I've just been so. I will say I really like this. Like I like the hair, the makeup. I'm not a big fan of the look, but I see what she was trying to do. So you know what? Even though it's like over for me, I think she looks. Yeah, she looks good. She looks beautiful. The face.
She always looks beautiful.
Right.
Like
That's for sure.
The makeup is
Yeah.
always on point. We can Clover can say anything. Like Clover can say, "Oh, she's repeating the same silhouette. She looks terrible."
Shut up! That was you. That was you.
But
it was
makeup,
not me.
I think you can never clock her makeup. She's so
Yeah.
that's
yes,
genuine.
that's
The
true.
makeup
It's
is
true.
always on point.
That is true, and I like the way all three of you said that. That is something that I'm going to take away from this: is to say nice things more. Thanks.
You're welcome. Like I will
Yeah,
always give Kitty her flowers on her makeup. I will always give Kitty her flowers on her makeup.
Yeah, and also even if we don't like something like terrible look, horrible, we always start with love the queen, and then go on,
Love
'cause that. Yeah.
Pink. Yeah.
Very fair.
That makes it all valid, whatever you're gonna say. So
I hate to do this, but I do really have to leave.
Yeah, I absolutely have to go. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much
Yeah.
for having me.
Thank
I
you
really
for coming. Me
enjoyed
and Clover
it.
are gonna. I'm gonna have to finish this with Clover.
Yay!
Thank you so much for coming, Kia. Like I genuinely. Before you go, tell people where they can find you. Anything you have coming up, and then you can go. But
you can find me on @itstastes on Instagram. There you will see. You can comment on whatever you want on that Instagram profile and say
no.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. We like taste. Don't do that. Thank you so much for having me. I am so scared about what everyone's gonna say upon
No,
review,
people are gonna love it. They love you. People might say nasty things, but they love you still, like deep in heart. The love might be hidden like deep down, but it's there.
And if it helps, the anxiety disorder that I've developed as a result of returning to Drag Race is not hidden deep down. And I have therapy tomorrow. But thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming. Like I genuinely mean it. Like you're one of my favorite people ever. So I really appreciate you coming.
And you are one of my favorite TikTokers.
Oh wow, not even human. I'm not even a human, just an entertainment source for you.
Well, no,
Wow.
you're one of Trixie's favorite people on Twitter, but you're one of my favorite people on TikTok. So now you need to find someone who says it about like YouTube and Instagram and like other platforms.
Everybody. Okay, that's gonna be my all-star season, which I host.
I would actually like to see like one of those like drag rush things, but it's like all of the like creators who like do the Drag Race review type things, like all have to like compete and do it.
Listen,
'Cause
I
like
would
to
probably
turn the
win
table.
because I would probably win because I am not afraid to make jokes about my race. Like I can be stereotypical, and RuPaul loves that. So I
No,
can just be like Mount Everest, namaste, and then I win.
but it's me and Clover hosting, so
Oh,
We will drag you, girl. Get ready.
Not even near
well,
top,
with
not
you
even
guys
pork
hosting,
chop,
I
gonna be
might not win. But
disqualified.
if it was RuPaul, I would Manila lose on it so quickly. Oh my god, all the stereotypical jokes would just gonna come out of me.
there's time for that, and you could do it. I must go. I'm so sorry. I'm in.
Okay, yeah, no worries. Thank you
So
so much
thank you
for
for having
coming.
me.
Bye bye.
Bye, Thea.
Bye.
And now you can talk about me when I go.
Yeah, we will. Also, Belakboy,
then-
thank you for giving us a lovely season long, being a co-host. Really.
Yeah, no, like I did want to say to both of you, like thank you so much for being my partners in this whole season. This was so much fun. Clover Bish, you absolutely ate with this idea.
Yeah.
But so it was truly meant the world to me, like that you both would work with me on this, and I got to work with you guys. It was really such a pleasure. And we'll see if we return. Who knows?
Yeah.
But I do have to go.
Okay, yeah.
I do have to go, and I love you both so much. Fans watching at home, thank you so much for a wonderful season. You can find me on Twitter at It's Be Like Boy, YouTube Be Like Boy, TikTok Be Like Boy, and then Instagram like Be Like _Matt_. But I'm gonna head out. So thank you all so much. Naleni was robbed. #Naleni was robbed. Kidding.
Yay.
Love you all so much.
Bye.
Bye.
Have fun.
So now it's you, Kitty, and I.
Now with both of them gone, I'm gonna give Kitty a golden over.
Oh my god!
I was waiting. I was like, I gotta be nice.
Stop. I mean,
okay, what do we really feel about Belakboy? I'm just kidding. So you love this look? Is that what you're saying? Okay.
No, I'm saying that I get the idea, but you just can change some things,
Yeah.
Lots of things though, but you can change some of them.
Yeah, I mean, we can't change her entire drag, but wish she would.
No.
Is that what you're trying to say?
No.
Oh, okay. Now,
love her. Yeah.
After the entire runway and every presentation, we get to a point where they reveal the miscongeniality. And it's found out that the miscongeniality this season is Soa de Muse. Do you agree, Clover?
Of course. I love Soa. I love her. I think she deserves everything in this world. She's amazing. I was so excited when I saw she was casted. Actually, when I went to DragCon before my season aired, I took pictures with some of the queens, like for free, because I was like, I'm on Drag Race. No, I'm kidding. But the only one I paid for was for Soa de Muse. Because I love her. Yes, I love her.
Love that. So all the queens you took photos for free with, they're probably gonna DM you, be like, "Girl, bitch, I thought you were not paying." Yeah, I agree. I mean, we don't see behind the scenes, obviously. So if the queens voted and say that Soa was, miscongeniality, then she was, and I agree. Remind me, Clover, who was miscongeniality on your season? Miss Sympathetic. How do you say it?
It was Miss Simpatia.
Miss Sympathia. Who was it?
It,
I forgot.
in Spain, we always have the same thing that it's the first one out who is
Oh, yeah,
getting.
that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, so it was Maria Vilia. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, because is it because like you feel bad and you vote, or
No, no, it's because we help each other when we can.
oh.
So this person has more free time to help. So it is true. Yeah.
So next we have the lip sync, the top 4 lip syncs to Bad Romance by Lady Gaga.
I
And
hate when they do this.
oh, you don't
I'm
like
just
Lady
gonna
Gaga?
say it. No, I love Lady Gaga. I hate when they split the lip syncs and
Oh
they
yeah.
perform on their own. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and imagine for them being there, having to
Yeah.
listen to the song 4 times. Like, when it's the fourth one, it's like, I'm not even gonna look at that.
Yeah, I don't like that either. I'm just happy that they didn't cut like 2 of them and did a top 2. I'm just glad that all 4 of them got the
Yeah,
space. But recording the crowning 4 times, the lip sync 4 times, I would be
that's
bored.
crazy. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Like
Hmm.
if I was the guest judge, I would be like, "Ugh, this is like y'all
That's
gotta split
true.
things up." They should have done
Yeah.
2 versus 2. Like just a lip sync SmackDown would have been better too. No, but
Yes,
that would mean you had to cut 2 people.
but for a fair reason, maybe.
That's true.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
that does work. Yeah. Even if they did a top 4 lip sync, like it didn't matter. They crowned who they crowned. So,
Yeah, exactly.
did you think anything stand out in the lip sync? Anything? Any favorite? Any?
I mean, I think Alisa did amazing. I loved it. And also Nelly. She was having her best life. I mean,
Yeah.
you can tell she's having so much fun there.
Yeah.
She's like a little kid at the park. I love it. I love it. And I love when they all did the split, or I
Oh
don't know
yeah.
what was that. That was fun. But yeah, I don't like everyone doing the same song. I don't know, at least change the song. Who knows? I don't know. It
Yeah.
wouldn't be fair neither. So I don't know.
True.
Or
Maybe
let
they
them
all
choose
pick
a
like
song.
yeah,
Yeah.
like they pick one song off like a hat. Like it's all Lady
Yes.
Gaga songs or something.
Mm-hmm.
I did like that they did the choreography. All of them did like a little
Oh,
bit of the
that's true.
choreography,
Yeah.
and then Kitty tried to do a dip. Um,
Yeah. That's
well,
her move. Her star move, you know?
yeah,
She loves doing that.
or dislocating her knee just for doing that dip. Um, but yeah, it was a fine lip sync. It didn't move me like it did, but I do like when
No.
they. I always love it when they do split screens. For some reason, that always makes it feel so epic
Yeah.
to me. So I did like that, but it was
Mm-hmm.
fine.
I agree.
Next, we find out that the person that was crowned is
Yes.
Alyssa Edwards. So, what do we think about this winner choice?
I mean, I don't think she doesn't deserve it. That's not what I think. But as you said, I think it's kind of boring, or maybe I would
Yeah,
say disappointing, to have a US queen win a global All Stars.
yeah,
I was really rooting for Nelenia, and all the polls and stuff said she was gonna win, so I was hoping for it, but yeah, that didn't happen. But anyways, Alisa's gonna be, she's always gonna be an icon, but that's also why I'm like, does she need a crown?
yeah,
I don't know. I think Nelly needs a crown more, coming from Drag Race Italy,
yeah,
to be more represented out
yeah.
there.
I agree. I think her winning is kind of like confirms everybody saying that, oh, this season is made for Alyssa to win. Which,
Mm,
even though they might not have, it might not have started that way, I feel like it feels like that when they eventually crown her. And I don't think she was crowned. I think she was crowned just because she's Alyssa. Like, it's not because she did good this season. I feel like
mm,
she kind of faded in the background. This wasn't Alyssa that we remember from. She has never been good at Drag Race. She's great drag queen, but not really good at Drag Race. But
mhm.
at least in the seasons before, she has had moments where she it's like Alyssa moment, like we quote back rolls to this day, or like what the fuck is going like
Yeah.
we quote so many
She's all
stuff that
grown
Alyssa
up now. Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like it wasn't like she didn't. I feel like she faded a little bit. So for her to be crowned, I think it's just because she's Alyssa, which I don't think is fair.
Mm.
If they didn't want to crown Helenia, if they didn't want to crown Kitty, Queen would have been the best choice for, at least for me, I think, because she actually did good this season. All her wins, most of her wins were like,
Mhm.
we could agree with. And I don't know, I feel like it's a boring choice, even though like it's Alyssa. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I love it. I don't know if I fully agree with it.
Yeah, I don't know. Also, like the name Global All Stars for me,
Yeah,
that's for Nelenia. You know, she has made such a big effort with the language
exactly.
barrier. So for me, she deserves that title, the Global All
I
Stars
agree.
winner or whatever it is.
Yeah, like it's kind of just it's confirming that like, oh, they always think U.S. Drag Race is superior, or
Mm,
like U.S. So
yeah.
it just, I don't love that. Hopefully, Global All Star Season 2, Peach can win. But if you go on, then I'm gonna be supporting you. So
Oh, really? Hmm. I'm gonna
now
be
I have
watching the
to.
rest up. And every
Oh,
time I
that's
step on the runway, you'd be like, love pink.
also Alyssa winning $200,000 as if she doesn't make that in like one weekend.
Yeah, that's what makes me the most sad about. Mm,
Hopefully, people are tipping Nehelenia, Queen, Kitty,
please.
yeah,
Yes.
and helping them reach at
Well,
least
I don't know if
50,000.
people are tipping Nelenia because here in Europe, people don't tip queens. So,
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, that's true.
yeah. So I
Damn.
don't know. Yeah.
That's crazy. But I guess you guys pay the queens enough. Is that true, or is it not that?
Not in Italy. Like I've talked to some
Oh,
of the girls there and they were
yeah.
like, "No, like our fees are very low, so it's a shitty situation, I think." Hmm.
Oh, damn. So yeah, you all better PayPal Nehelenia, all you,
Yes.
Italian folks, instead of, buying spaghetti one day. No, that's bad. That's uh, y'all better spend that money on Nehelenia now. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, what do you think overall? What did you think of this season? Do you agree with the people saying it's one of the worst seasons we've
No.
ever had?
I no, I've said it on the last episode. For me, it's not a bad season. I don't know if I'm gonna remember it forever like an iconic season,
Yeah.
but I loved seeing queens from everywhere being represented, even though they didn't reach the finale, which I would have
Yeah.
loved to be like more variety. But I did enjoy this season, and I would love to see a second one.
Yeah. I agree. And yeah, like it wasn't the best. I
Mm.
definitely don't think it was, like, I think the challenges were bad because I don't think
Oh.
that's, but the queens themselves were not the fault. Like the queens were entertaining. I thought every queen was fabulous, even Kitty. Like I enjoyed everybody watching them on TV, but I think it's the production of it all that I don't think was on the same level as like Global, where
Mm.
Global deserves to be just treated as this, just as big as like a US season, I think.
Yeah.
So it wasn't on that level to me because think about it, like we didn't have a, did we have a Rusical? We didn't.
That's
Like
true.
it would have been great to see like an actual big Rusical where all the queens get to shine equally. The acting
Mhm.
challenges were bad. Most of the challenges were like oh, you guys have to write a roast, and yes, the roast was fun, but so many of these challenges, I don't think the song, like girl group challenges, were terrible. So I think it's the production of it. I hope that they fix the challenges more and make it
Mhm.
much more watchable, because we should be bumping the songs. Like we should be playing the songs on loop, but I don't think anybody
And
is.
nobody is
And
doing
so
that.
it's
Mm.
and that's another way the queens get revenue. So it's just, I feel like it should have been done in a better way. Um
Yeah.
but that was my problem. But I don't think the queens are at fault here. Like they really did what they needed to do with what they got.
Mhm.
And it was a fine season. I'm probably not never gonna rewatch this, but I
Yeah.
admire what they were trying to do. Who? Okay, question for you. Besides yourself, give me three.
Myself.
Yeah. Besides you, give me three queens that you would like to see on Global All Stars. Okay, you
But
know
from
what?
Spain.
Yeah, but from Spain. But I would ask, like, give me one queen from each, but then that'd be too long.
Oh.
Unless if you have any
Mm,
other queen from any other franchise, like you can say that too.
yeah, I'm thinking now.
Okay,
Well,
give
I
me
would love
five from any
no,
franchise.
not five. Five. That's a lot. It's
Not
been
from
a lot.
Spain, like
Okay.
just in general. Do you have any like that off the top of your
Yeah.
head?
I would love to see Taze.
Hmm.
And also, who else do we have? I don't know. Who do we have? Like, it's been such a long time since I haven't watched it. Well, I'm watching Drag Race UK now.
Okay.
Great. Well, I would love to see. I'm gonna say UK queens mostly. Like, I love
Okay.
Dakota Schiffer too,
Hmm.
and I love. I don't know if she's gonna win though, but Octavia. I think she's so smart.
Yeah.
And let me just say someone from Spain. I would love to see
Yeah.
my sister Visa there too. Giving some Mexican flavor.
Yeah.
And from from France, I don't know who speaks English, but I love what's her name? Wait, I mean not winners. We can say winners, right?
No, because that's
Because I would love to see Kiona,
oh
but also Sarah Forever. I think it's a great option.
oh true.
Hmm.
Yeah, I like Sarah Forever. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay. So you just want white queens.
Also, no. Also, Miss Jade. So
Oh, Taste. You said Taste. Never mind. Oh, Miss J So is fantastic.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
that's a great choice.
What about
Yeah,
you?
I would say Taste. No, Peach. Peach,
Yeah.
Peach, 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 and then Taste. Um, Miss J So, I would. Yeah, she would. I think would be fabulous. Um, Melissa Bianchini from Drag Race Italia. She
Oh,
is
yes.
incredible. Or even Farida Khan. She'd be great.
Yeah, but yeah, she didn't win.
Yeah, she didn't.
In my mind,
Electrifying,
she won. She won
honestly.
in my mind.
And then someone from Thailand, like Candy Cyanide from Thailand, like
Mm-hmm.
the OG, international girl, like would have
Yeah.
been great. But yeah, but overall, like this was
Kimi Couture
we're at the
too, I
end.
would say. I love
Huh?
Kimi Couture.
Oh yes, yeah,
Yeah.
I love her. So we're at the end of the season. This has been such an incredible, even though you didn't show up for 2 episodes.
Shut up. You started. You were the one who started not showing up.
That's true. That's true. And then one day you left early.
Yeah, that's true.
We didn't
Mm-hmm.
forget. Okay. But it was genuinely like such a great thing every week. Like I was looking forward to recording and I really enjoyed it. Like, thank you for, doing this.
Yeah, like
Really-
having the idea. I know. So smart, Yeah, because on the first episode, I don't know if it was you, you were like, "Oh, Matthew, thank you for having this idea." And I was like, "Wait,
No,
what?"
I didn't say that.
No? Someone
No,
said that.
I never
And I
said
was
that. It was
like,
supposed to be people in the comments that were like, Belakboy, because he hosted, so everybody assumed that he was the I
okay,
never said
okay.
that.
I was like at home like this. Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
Glad that you had this good idea. Where was all the good ideas in your season?
Oh, I had some. No, but jokes aside, I had so much fun doing this. I was like, I would like to do reviews from Global All Stars, but I don't want to do them alone. So who were my favorite reviewers back then?
Oh,
That was you. No, I was like, who uploaded a lot of content saying Clover Beach was rough? Let me check. You and
oh.
Matthew. So that's why. That was the reason.
So now, do you
So sad
regret
you
it now?
changed your idea. No,
Because I
well,
dragged you so much throughout the season, all with love,
yeah,
though.
but yes, I know it's with love. I know it. I hope so.
No, it is. It is. People are gonna watch the rest up and not invite you for Global All Stars now. But yeah, before we end this, tell people where they can find you.
You can find me on Instagram, TikTok.
Wait, that's not it.
Look
That's
at
not it.
her.
This is
Look
the
at
one.
her. Sure. No, that's not my act. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter, Clover Bish with 3 H's. Not in Twitter. Twitter is just 1 H.
Yeah.
What about you?
You can find me HugeAsMammoth on TikTok. That's where I'm at always. On Twitter as well. That's where I'm more what's it called, active on there. So yeah, and it was genuinely such a great experience doing this. Not just with like Clover and Belakboy, but just in general, the love that we've gotten has been
Yeah.
great. So I really appreciate it, and hopefully we come back for another season. That'd be cool.
Yes.